Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most bizarre diplomatic decisions Ramaphosa has made yet, appointing Jonas as South Africa's new ambassador to the US, replacing Ibrahim Rasool. Yes, Jonas, the one accused of stealing Mandela's funeral money. But here's the kicker. Jonas once publicly called Donald Trump a racist homophobe. Fair enough. Trump isn't exactly Mr. Rainbow Nation. But what if I told you the ANC elite, Jonas Ramaphosa and others, are both deep in business with apartheid-era generals, bankers, and billionaires? So here's the million-dollar Pala Pala farm sofa question. If Trump slid them a juicy deal, would they still call him a racist? Or would they toast him at Ruperts wine farm? Let's break this hypocrisy wide open.
Right now, the US is undergoing a watershed moment, with Biden the certain winner in the presidential race against the racist, homophobe Donald Trump.
Racist? Oh, really? Let's talk about racism, Jonas. The ANC claims to fight it, while dining and sipping French champagne with the apartheid billionaires who funded our crime against humanity. The same men who funded a regime that hunted our fathers, tortured our mothers, the Ruperts, the Oppenheimers, the landlords who shoved our fathers into mines like cattle, gave them TB-laced blankets, and watched them cough their lungs out. These weren't just racists, they were monsters, engineers of extinction. They funded secret programs to hack a certain male sperm protein, and under satanic deception, planned to inject our sisters with drugs to sterilize them, turning black fertility into a virus to be wiped out. Those genocidal maniacs? Surely not, Mr. Freedom Fighter. But Trump's the problem? Let's be honest. You're not fighting racists, Jonas. You, Ramaphosa, your 54-year-old teenage Secretary General, and the rest of your ANC comrades. You're paid actors on apartheid's payroll. Let's talk about real power. Ramaphosa was propped up by the same old apartheid elite. The Ruperts, the Oppenheimers, the Menels, the very architects of our economic oppression. Jonas, he's in bed with the same crowd. They scream about Trump's racism. But where's that same outrage, that same energy and fury when cashing checks from men who built apartheid?
How we got to a situation where a narcissistic right-winger took charge of the world's greatest economic and military powerhouse is something that we need to ponder over.
You want to ponder that, Jonas? Fine. Let's ponder this. Under your ANC's watch, South Africa is a carcass picked clean. Unemployment isn't just high. It's catastrophic, way above 34%. Towns are drinking sewage. Power cuts are so bad, even Eskom's CEO lights candles at night. But you're out here pondering Trump. And what's your big claim to fame? That you allegedly rejected a 600 million rand bribe from the Guptas while you were allegedly helping yourself to money meant for Madiba's funeral. That's like a bank robber bragging he didn't steal your watch while loading your TV into his van. Let's connect the dots. The Guptas waived 600 million. You said no. Fine. But Mandela's funeral fund? That you allegedly looted for free. These aren't whistleblowers. These are con artists choosing which crime to condemn on camera. You, Jonas, are no hero. You're a magician. You turned Mandela's coffin into a piggy bank and then pulled the Gupta's bribe rejection out of your hat like some moral magic trick at that Zondo telenovela of lies. But South Africans aren't stupid. We see the illusion. Distract with Trump. Sleep in silk sheets funded by apartheid money. And Cyril? He's the ringmaster of this whole circus.
It is something that all democracies need to ponder over.
The ANC didn't just lose its way. It betrayed native South Africans and will continue to do so into the future. Jonas and his pals act like they're defending democracy, but their hands are deep in the loot. Sofa dollars, 500 billion rands in COVID billions, with even Ramaphosa's then spokesperson involved, funeral funds, you name it. And now, Jonas gets rewarded with a mansion in Washington, D.C., while we're stuck with VAT hikes, blackouts, and food prices rising faster than wages. Meanwhile, poverty is exploding all around us. They call Trump a racist, yet they're in business with apartheid bankers and billionaires who funded apartheid, a crime against humanity. Let's be honest. If Trump offered them a sweet trade deal tomorrow, they'd build him a statue at the Union buildings. That's the ANC. Trump clearly loves his race, does not pretend to love other races of people, may be loud, arrogant, and even dangerous. But the ANC, they are calculated, cozy with white monopoly capital, and morally bankrupt. This isn't diplomacy, it's damage control in Gucci suits. Jonas isn't going to DC to represent the people. He's going to protect the assets of apartheid billionaires and the white monopoly capital bosses he truly serves. They call Trump a racist, but they'll gladly sleep with apartheid's architects if the price is right and sometimes for free, just for a pat on the back. This is who they are. And here's what Trump doesn't get. The ANC isn't against racists. They love their apartheid billionaires. They don't fight the system. They cash its checks. So next time Jonas lectures America about values, remember, Chris Hani died fighting these people. Today, the ANC works for them. The ANC doesn't stand for anything. It just bends for whoever's writing the check. And right now, that check's being signed by the same apartheid billionaires who hunted our fathers and were in advanced stages of sterilizing our mothers and sisters. That's not liberation. That's betrayal in a tailored suit.